Hello and welcome to Coach Mel's Boot Camp. Boot Camp is done in 3 rounds. First 2 rounds we go through 3 times. Last round we go through only 2 times. Every round has a lower body move, an upper body move, a core move, and a cardio move. So you're going to need a variety of weights and a mat because we will be doing some floor work. That's all I got for you. It's time to get warmed up. Let's do a little jog in place. Getting that blood flowing, getting that heart bumping. That's it. All right, if you got some music, go ahead and throw it on because I don't have any music on here. All right, let's reach across and reach across. Push through the toe, picking that heel up off of the floor. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. Good. Let's sink into that squat just about halfway. Roll up and out. Sink in, roll up and out. That's it. Whew. Creaking and cracking. Good. We're going to step back. On the step back, I want you to open your arms up. And now a little pulse. Reach the arms up. Come forward. Reach out. Little pulse. Reach up. Good. Push through that back toe as you go up. Push the hips forward. Get the hip flexors open and up. Good. One more each side. Open and up. One more. Open and up. Good. From here, a little side to side. Getting that inner thigh. Push the hips back, a little hinge forward. Side to side. That's it. So first round, we've got some squats. We're going to go down into that squat nice and slow, and then we're going to explode up. Bring those arms up and out, speaking of exploding, and pull. Up and out, and pull. We're going to do a bicep curl. Put a little twist on it today, literally. Up and out. We have a down dog with a knee pull, which I'm going to show you on the floor and standing. Rotate those hips. And then we're going to finish the first round with our cardio, which is an ollie shuffle. So 40 seconds each move, 15-second break in between. That gives you time to transition your weights or get up from the floor, whatever you need. And then 30 seconds at the end of those 4 moves. So first move, weights are going to be here. We're going to come down on a 5 count. So it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, as low as you can, and up on 1. So down 5, up quick. Our bicep curl, we're going to start here, come up to the shoulders. Rotate your palms forward and bring it down, back to the start position. Up, rotate, that's the twist, and then bring it down, coming out wide. We're then going to go down to the floor for a down dog, knee in. So from here, we're going to push ourselves up to a down dog, knee in and across, push to a down dog, knee and across. So no plank in between. You're going right into that knee across. Now, if you want to do that on the wall, actually I'll do it over here so you can see me better. You're going to put your hands about chest width apart, but step back, right? So come back and in, back and in. Notice I'm keeping my back nice and flat. Don't arch, right? Just push back, bring it in, push back, bring it in. And then our ollie shuffle. So ollie shuffle, I'll go this way so you can see my feet. It's here. Now, if you don't want the jump, if you want to take the impact out, you're going to do a quick rock recover, quick rock recover. All right, still lots of movement there. The cardio's for 30 seconds. That's what I got for you. Think about the weights that you're going to use. I'm actually going to stand on my mat so that I don't have to bring it in and out. We're going to start with that squat. We're going to go down on a count of 5, up for 1. Remember, using your legs. We want some heavier weights. You should not use the exact same weights through this whole workout. All right, starting in 5 seconds, Push those hips back, weight in your heels, in 2 and 1. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now explode up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Explode up. Good. Stay with me on this. Now at the top, make sure that you're not locking your knees. You're stopping right before your knees are fully extended. 2, 1, and explode. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got 5 seconds left, so time to get one more in. 3, 2, 1, and explode. Okay, I'm gonna switch my weights for this next one. So it's bicep curl, rotate, and come down out and wide. Palms are starting right here, elbows underneath your shoulders. Here we go. Up, rotate, bring it out. Really control that out, right? It's not a move that you do very often. You might feel it in the forearms a little bit more to control and hold that weight. Good. Up, rotate, bring it out. Keep the elbows nice and still. My elbows are just bending and straightening. They're not moving their position. Up, rotate, down, nice and controlled. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Coming down to the floor or go to your wall for that down dog, knee in. Now this is not about speed here. It's about really pushing yourself back, bringing your knee forward. All right, here we go. Push all the way up into that down dog, knee across. Push into that down dog, knee across. Good. This is the one move that it's okay that you're looking at your toes in that down dog and across. Up and across. Up and across. Hope I'm not slipping. And across. Now, you can't really do this one from your knees. So if you can't do it from the plank on the floor, do it from the wall and rest. All right. Come on up. I'm just going to move that a little bit. So our ollie shuffle, get those arms moving a little bit. Feet are just sliding back and forth in 3, 2, and 1. So you can hear I'm a little out of breath and we hadn't even gotten to the cardio yet. It's because we're working hard, not a lot of rest. That's it, keep it going. Now remember, your modification would be a rock recover. Bring it forward and back, forward and back. So just taking that little bit of the plyo out of it. Almost there. 2, 1, and rest. All right. You have a 30-second rest in between rounds, or in between sets in the round. Think about the weights that you used. Were they enough? Were they too much? Woo, get a sip if you need it. If you feel like you could have done a ton more reps on that, maybe you need to go up. I'm gonna go up just a little bit for this next round. All right, feet under your hips, toes facing forward. Here we go. Down slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire it up. Weight in your heels. Push those hips back. 3, 2, 1. Fire it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire it up. We got time for one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And fire it up. All right, that definitely got harder by those last few reps. All right, switching to our bicep curl. Palms start facing forward in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, rotate your palms forward, and then out wide. Good. Up in front, rotate, out wide. That's it. Nice and controlled. Now, don't just Let the rest of your body relax. Pull that belly button in and slight bend in the knees. That's it. Even though we're primarily working the biceps, in the secondary, we can have some other things working as well. And down. You want the most bang for your buck. If you're here doing the workout, let's use as many parts as we can and rest. All right. Down dog to knee in. Oh. Couple deep breaths before we start. In 2 and 1. Here we go. Push those hips up, bring them down, knee in. Hips up, down, knee in. So we're going to the opposite elbow when we bring that knee in. A little bit rotation there. If you need to, come down to your knees, take a quick break, and then get back into it as soon as you can. This always makes my nose run. That's it. Last one, and rest. All right. Work your way up for that ollie shuffle. And move my mat out of the way. Feet are just gliding on the floor. In 2 and 1. Here we go. Pumping those arms like you're running. Staying on the balls of your feet. So keep those heels up off the floor. That's it. Or it's a step forward, rock, recover. Nice and quick. We're here for 10 more seconds. That's it. Last little bit. 2, 1, and resting. Whew. All right. Move those feet just a little bit on this rest. Heart rate went up. Let it come down a little bit. Some deep breaths. Grab a quick drink if you need it. All right, we start in 10. Again, think about those weights. I liked my selection for that second round. Last time through round 1. All right, here we go. Down slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fired up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Last one. 3, 2, 1. And up. All right. Done with that set of weights. Going for the biceps. All right, palms facing forward to start. Slight bend in the knees. Pull that belly button in. Here we go. All the way up. Rotate. Out wide. All the way up. Rotate. Out wide. Good. Up. Rotate. And bring it out. Rotate. And out. Nice and controlled. Remember, not a super strong grip on the weights, just enough to keep your weights in control. And out. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Weights down, coming to the floor or to the wall for that down dog knee in. Remember, it's a cross knee in. All right, in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Push those hips up and back, knee across. Up and back, knee across. That's it. Big exhale, bringing that knee in. All right, last 12 seconds. rest. All right, come on up. Get everything back into position here. All right, Ollie shuffle time. Stay on the balls of your feet. Glide those feet back and forth. Here we go. That's it. Again, here's the modification if you don't want that jump. Still swinging the arms. Still working hard. All right, last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and resting. All right, take a moment. Woo! I'm gonna catch my breath, show you the next round. So we're gonna do a duck Romanian deadlift. I love deadlifts. The difference on this one is that we're gonna rotate those toes out a little bit. Weights stay close to your body as we hinge forward and come up. So upper body is really important. Don't do this. We don't wanna lead with our shoulders. We wanna lead with our chest. Nice flat back and bring it up. Toes are rolled out on that. If that bothers you at all, do the toes forward. All right, we're then gonna take one weight. We're gonna come down on the floor for an overhead extension. So over, keep that belly button pulled in, back to the floor, and then pull it up. I want you to use your lats here, the long muscles running down the side of your back to pull that up and really push the belly button in. Next one, arms out. We're gonna go side to side with our wipers. Now it can be done with straight legs or with bent knees, side to side, but keep your shoulders on the floor if your shoulder starts popping up too much. And then we're gonna do some hops. Out, in, forward, back, out, in, forward, back. I'll show you footwork on that one if you don't wanna do the jumping when we get there. All right, grab some weights. We're doing that Romanian deadlift, big muscles, your hamstrings. All right, here we go. Toes out a little bit, hinge forward, come down. Now push up through your heels, nice and controlled. Hinge forward, exhale on the up. I'll show you from the side so you can see. Nice flat back, no arching. Leading with the chest. Push up through the heels. Hinge. And come up. Push the hips back. And bring the hips forward with a squeeze. Hinge. And up. And we've got 3, 2, and 1. All right. I'm going for one weight for this overhead extension. Now, have another weight nearby just in case it's too easy or too heavy. Start over your chest. Here we go. Arms as straight as you can. Go overhead. Now, big exhale. Pull it up. Arms overhead, nice and controlled. Pull it up. I let my fingers that are holding that weight just touch the floor. Remember, use your back. You're using some abs, shoulders, chest. A lot of stuff gets worked here, but we really want to concentrate on the outside of the back on those lats. All right, last 15 seconds. I think it said 15 or 5. I don't know, white on yellow. Oh, it was only 5. All right, put that weight down. Now I gotta move over a little bit. Arms out. Legs can either be straight or bent. All right, we're gonna go side to side, but keep your shoulders on the floor. If the shoulders come up, you go too far. Here we go. Side to side. Exhale as you're coming back into the middle. I go a little diagonal so I can go further. Just go as far as you can, but still be able to lift those legs back to the center. Oh, it's hard to talk and do this one. All right, last little bit, and resting. All right, hop out, hop in, hop forward, hop back, or you can do out, in, forward, back, back. All right, so you can do it with hops, Or you can do it stepping. Here we go. Out, in, forward, back. Out, in, forward, back. I do a move with my arms too. Again, we're on the balls of our feet. I'll show you this way. Out, in, forward, back. Out, in, or out, in, forward, forward, back, back. Out, in, forward, forward, back, back. All right, that takes that little bit of hop out of it. The impact is less. All right, we got 3, 2, and rest. Whew, I'm bouncing on my pony. All right, think about your weight. Have a little rest here. We're gonna do that again. Starting with those toes slightly rotated out. Again, if that doesn't feel good in any way, do a regular Romanian deadlift with your knees or your toes facing forward. All right. Hands in front of your thighs, chest out, hinge forward. Here we go. Hinge down, push through the heels, bring it up. Nice and controlled. Hinge, and up. I go this way. Hinge, and up. Only a slight bend in the knees. It's about pushing those hips back and bringing the hips forward. I say, pretend there's someone getting too close behind you and you're pushing them away with your butt. 10 more seconds. Hinge, push through your heels. Squeeze. Hinge, push through your heels. Squeeze. And rest. All right, going down to the floor for that overhead extension. I already have my weight down there, so I'm gonna get into position and then grab it. All right. And 2, 1, here we go. Push your low back into the mat. Big exhale. Bring it back up. Overhead, bring it back up. Now, if you don't have one weight that's heavy enough, you can absolutely do this with 2 weights. 1 in each hand. Good. Try to keep the arms pretty straight. There's just a slight bend. We don't want this to be a tricep move. That would be here, bending the elbows. Nope. We want to reach out overhead as far as we can and bring it up. And rest. All right, come on up for those hops. That works well leaving that there, so I'm going to put that back where it was. Out, in, forward, back on the balls of your feet, or step out, in, forward, back, back. All right, here we go. Out, in, forward, back, out, in, forward, back. Good, show you from the side. All right, last 17. What did I forget? Oh, I forgot our ab move. All right, we're gonna stop there because that was enough for that cardio. I forgot our wipers. So we're a little out of order, but that's okay. Come on back down to the floor. 2 and 1, here we go. Side to side. It happens, I'm not perfect. Side. I looked down and realized that there was too much time left. Side. To side. Side. To side. Good. Keep that going. 15 seconds. Nope, 10 seconds to go. All right, last little bit. Keep the shoulders on the floor. If they come up, you're going too far. And resting. All right, so we are now at our 30-second rest, since I did that in the wrong order. Sorry. We still got them all in though. That's the important part. All right, I'm having a little ponytail failure, so with 14 seconds left to go, we gotta fix that. All right, grab those weights, getting ready for that duck Romanian deadlift. Last time for this round. We start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lead with the chest. Push up through the heels. Keeping the weights close to your body. So you don't want to throw those arms way out there. They're staying right in line with my body. I go down about mid-shin. And then push through the heels on the up. Hinge. Push through the heels on the up. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. The breath is important, so think about it and rest. All right, I'm gonna put those down. I'm actually gonna grab a little bit heavier weight for this last round of overheads. And remember, we're gonna stay down here and do that core move before we get up. All right, grab that weight. Start it right over your chest. Here we go. Low back pressed into the mat, arms overhead. Pull it up. Oh yeah, feel that. And pull it up. Overhead. Now, as you're reaching out overhead, make sure that that back is staying pressed into the mat. Inhale on the out. Exhale on the up. 2 and 1. I'm gonna leave that weight there. Oh, I almost got up. Don't get up. Let's get those arms out. Legs are either up straight or knees bent. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Wipers. Side to side. Good. Side. Inhale as you're coming across the center. Exhale as you go from that far side to bring it back up. Keep it going, 13 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna come up and we're gonna go into that cardio move for the last time in round 2. All right, out in, forward, back, jump or step it. I'm gonna move that weight so I don't accidentally step on it. Here we go. Out, in, forward, back. Out, in, forward, back. That's it. Keep it going. Almost there. And rest. All right, take a moment, walk around a little bit while I get you set up for our next one. All right, we have a sumo squat with a heel lift. We're gonna come up from that sumo squat on our toes. So it's gonna look like this. You can do 1 or 2 weights right here. We're gonna sink down, lift the heels, drive up, and then put the heels down. So you might not go quite as wide as you normally would on a sumo because of that heel lift. Second move's a combo. Upright row. Once you're there, kick out. My hands are facing behind me. Bring it in and back down. Up, out, in, and down. All right. Plank jacks for our core. So I'm going to do it as low plank, and it's here, or it's here. Tap and tap. All right, if you're not ready to do a plank on the floor, you're gonna come and do up here, and we're gonna tap and tap. All right, make sure that you're leaning into that so you're engaging those abs. Then we're gonna do 4 skaters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 high knees. All right, I will move my mat 2 times through this round. Grab some weights for that sumo. I think I'm gonna do 1 heavy weight. Let's get set up, feet out wide, maybe not quite as wide as you normally would. 2, 1, here we go. Sink down, lift the heels. Now come up from your toes, heels down. Down, lift the heels, push up from your toes, heels down. Down, lift, drive yourself up, heels down, down, lift. There's definitely balance involved in this one. If you can't get yourself up with those heels up, then I want you to do an up, down, and then come back up. Up, down, and come back up as a modification. And resting. All right. Now, don't go too heavy on this one, because even though we're using back and shoulders, those triceps get involved, and you have to make sure you have weights for your smallest muscles. All right, palms facing you, elbows lead here, up to about chest, out, into the chest, and down. Slight bend in the knees, belly button pulled in. My palms are facing behind me. Out, that's a tough one, in. So make sure that you're not doing this. No, keep those shoulders down. Out, in, and down. 15 more seconds here. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. We got 3, 2, 1, and resting. That was challenging. All right, we're going down for your plank, either tap outs or jumps, or you're gonna do it on the wall, but we're gonna come down to our elbows on the floor. You'll be on your hands on the wall. Nice plank, here we go. Out, in. It's not about speed here. Notice I'm not going super fast. The other option is here. Looking straight down, front of my mat, to keep my neck nice and neutral. You don't wanna do this. All right, don't look at your toes. Look at your fingertips, all right? So this is the low impact version. Believe me, working just as hard as the jacks. I don't love the jacks. I will admit that. And 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and resting. All right, I'm gonna move my mat out of the way for these skaters' high knees just so I don't trip on it. 4 skaters, 4 high knees. Skaters is side to side. It can be a little hop or a step. And then high knees. 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. You'll get your rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Excellent, keep it going. All right, 8 more seconds. 2, 1, let's get those high knees in. Excellent. All right, 30-second break. Last time. I gotta switch out for a little heavier weight for that sumo. I'm gonna go to one of my kettlebells. Woo, yep, that feels heavy. All right. Feet are out, probably not as wide as I would go in a normal sumo. We're gonna hold that weight in front. 1 weight or 2. Here we go. Sink down on the toes and come up, put the heels down. Slow everything down, including your breath. Sink down, heels up, drive up through your toes, heels down. Getting the legs, getting all the legs, getting the calves, pushing through the booty. Good. Down, up, heels down. Sink down, heels up, drive up. Good, give a nice squeeze of the glutes at the top of that with those heels off the floor. 2, 1, and resting. All right, put that weight down. Upright row to tricep extension. Start with those palms right in front of your thighs in 2 and 1. Elbows lead, out, in, and down. I'm stopping right below my chest, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in. Good, keep that belly button in. Slight bend in the knees. Up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. And we got 2, 1, and resting. All right, you can put those weights aside because we're done with them. We're coming to that low plank, either jack or step out. Now, if neither of those are working for you, just hold your plank. That's fine, still working the core. We got plenty of options here. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do the tap out. I'm really gonna focus on squeezing my glutes, my abs, keeping myself in a nice alignment with my head, not dropping it. All right, keep it going. 15 seconds. You could be jumping those feet. You could be down on your knees. Forgot to tell you that option. Sure, now you tell us, Mel. That's an option as well. 2, 1, and resting. All right, skaters to high knees. Make sure your area is clear. This is our last 30 seconds of work. And of course the heat comes on. 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it can be here as a step and high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, 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 step. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do you. What works for you? 15 seconds. That's it. 2, 1, and done. All right, walk that off for a second. Catch your breath. Heart rate's up there. We don't want to have it come crashing down. So take a moment before you stop moving. Whew. All right, and grab a quick sip and we're going to start our cool down. So let's start with that squat stretch. Hold on to something if you need to. If you cannot reach all the way to your toe like this, I want you to put your foot against a wall and push yourself back. You want to feel it right there in the quad. All right, we're going to stay on that foot for a while, so step that foot all the way back, heel to the floor, and now hinge forward to stretch the calves. When we lifted onto our toes on those sumos, we activated those calves, no doubt. Stay there for a moment. All right, from there, heel down, toe up, and now hinge forward. Excellent. Come on up, let's bring it to the other side. Reaching back, knees together. Do a little roll forward of the hips. Should feel that quad activate. Hold on to something if you need to, or look at something that's not moving. That'll help with your balance. Even one finger on the wall makes all the difference in the world. Step that foot back, come forward, give a nice stretch of the calf. Excellent. Take that same leg, bring it forward, heel down, toe up, hinge forward. Now you can reach for your toe, hand on the thigh, but never directly on the knee joint. Hinge forward to where you can. Maybe try to reach. How far are you? And then when you come back and do this workout again, see if you can get a little bit deeper into that. And come on up. Let's bring those feet out wide, toes facing forward. Come on over to the side. Hang out there for a moment. Really hinge forward so you feel that in your inner thigh. And come to the other side. Good. Bring yourself to the center. Rotate those toes out a little bit. Reach. And then let your arms hang down. Bend at the knees. Hands above the knees with that arm straight. Rotate that shoulder forward to center. Let's go other side. And roll yourself up. Let's step in. Open those arms up nice and wide. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulders. Bring your hands in, push your palms out, head down. Squeeze the hands, separate the shoulder blades. We're going to take one arm across the chest and then pull it in with the other arm. Sink that shoulder down away from your ear. Other side, across the chest. Bring that arm in and sink it down. Reaching the arms up, we're going to bend one. Give a little tug back. We worked those triceps on that upright row. Tricep extension. Arms up, go to the other side. And throw those arms up. And a big exhale. On the down. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me for this boot camp workout. I'm glad that you showed up. Keep showing up. Keep some records on what you used for weights so that the next time when you come back to do this workout, you can see about increasing some of those weights. All right, remember, exercise is only half of the equation. Let's make good decisions in the kitchen. I'm here to help you be healthy before you need to be healthy. See you in the next one.